Breaking news with Paul Toole.
Hello and a very warm welcome. The Cal League, the first Crip softball league in Los Angeles, presents its coffee table book of 500 Black Unity pictures by author L.A. Nutt. The Cal League uplifting families, communities and ending the sickness of gang violence that has plagued black communities for over 50 years. The Cal League players, former Crips on 11 teams, backed by their communities, create a safer environment for all LA communities. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
What makes you righteous? You see, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I won't fornicate and I won't commit adultery. I don't smoke dope. And I say all my prayers every day. And I give whatever I can in charity. And what else do you do? But what do you mean, what else? Is there something else? That's nothing. That's vanity. So you don't smoke, so what? So you don't drink. You don't use drugs. So what? What are you doing to better the condition of others? What are you doing to reform where you live? And if you do nothing to reform society with the knowledge you have received, then you are guilty of concealing knowledge. And that is a cardinal sin.
Weakest link. We the weakest link, bro. And niggas ain't gonna want to admit it because it's too shameful, man. You know what I'm saying? We run around here calling ourselves kings and queens and all this other shit. We don't own shit. We ain't trying to build shit. We won't come together and build together. None of that shit, bro. All we do is promote the destruction of one another, man. That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? By the way of hip hop, by the way of social media, all this other shit. Man, white folks come along and do us any kind of way, bro. They can kill another one of us right in front of us, bro, and we ain't gonna do shit. We ain't gonna do nothing but march, bro. All we gonna do is march. But the moment another one of us, the moment somebody that look just like you, bro, the moment somebody look just like you make a comment on social media that they don't agree with, they ready to come kill you and your whole family, dog. You know what I'm saying? We running around here, we kings and queens of what, nigga? We don't own shit. We won't even save the money and put it in our community so we can build together, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we want to sit up here and be proud. Proud of what, man? You know what I'm saying? You call the white boy weak all you want to, man. When he fell play, guess what that nigga did? He went storm the Capitol. All we gonna do is march. All we gonna do is protest and march and beg somebody to do something for us, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stand up for ourselves. Right now, economically, bro, we the weakest link, man. All these basketball players, all these rapping ass niggas, bro, we ain't got no schools, we ain't got no banks, we ain't got no hospitals and nothing, kinfolk. And if you ain't got nothing to bargain with, bro, how can you come to the table?
We talking about gun violence, right? It's easy to pick up their phone when they call collect. It's easy to say free to real, you a real nigga. It's easy to send money, send letters, and make a visit. Let's take it a step further. Your man died because of gun violence, holding the block down. It's easy to say long live and rest in peace. It's easy to carry a casket. It's easy to cry. It's easy to feel sad. What if your man don't go to jail? What if your man don't die? What if your man become a paraplegic? Is it easy for you to go over to your man crib and wash his ass? Cause he a real one? Cause he held the block down? Because he a demon? Is it easy to wipe his tears away cause he can't move no more? Is it easy to scratch your man back? Is it easy to feed him? Is it easy to pamper your man? What if your man don't die or go to jail?
I'm happy because I'm fulfilling my purpose of life. See, everything was created for purpose. Trees have a purpose. The moon has a purpose. Rats have a purpose. Insects, everything God created has a purpose. That's another one of my lectures entitled The Purpose of Life. And the wise man is he who knows his life purpose. See, 10 men with the knowledge of their purpose are more powerful than 1,000 men working from morning until evening and who don't know their purpose.
The part of how many folks you know right now talking about they a street. I'm a street nigga. I'm a street this. I'm a street that.
Plenty.
But I ain't even got 2,500. You been in the streets for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years.
And all
bro, I ain't got nothing to show for you, bro. I'm just wasting my life. I'm wasting time.
Yeah.
Your folks dying, your friends dying, you having kids. What you doing? The whole plan was to get the money. If you ain't getting the money, something going wrong. You feel me?
Young Dolph, he trying to wake him up. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip, man. Welcome back. Same program, same time, same bat channel, same bat message. Please like, subscribe, share, and do all that good stuff, man. And you know, I was thinking about some of the stuff that them dudes was saying, and I clearly remember one day we was on 95th, and there was about 10 to 15 homies out there, right? And they was it was during that housing depression. And we were standing on the block, and the house across the street, we were standing in front of the spot where everybody be at in front of the homies, that they smoke, and people just be taking over their house. But the house directly across the street was for sale. So we standing in the middle of the street, and I just came out the house less than, 20, 30 minutes ago, and I pull up, see the homies on the street, and I have been watching the news, and I just watched all this on CNN, and them saying that the housing market has crashed, largely due to the Hispanics doing all the fraudulent stuff with the real estate, because they got a big stake in real estate and everything, politics and everything now. See, the wheels didn't turn. We in last. They in front of us now because they stick together. See, all the taco stands and the burrito stands and the fruit stands and all that. They didn't bought their churches and all that, So they way ahead of black people in a whole. So I'm looking at the house. The house is for sale, and I'm like, man, look. I said, man, we need everybody need to give $1,000, man, and we need to get this house right here. One of the first questions, who gonna hold the money and all this? So who gonna hold the money? I like, who gonna hold the money? I said, I'm gonna call the homie. What are you talking about? He make almost $200,000 a year legally. He don't need to steal nothing from us. I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna say, hold this money for us, and we gonna have rules intact, meaning that if any one of y'all call him in the middle of the night while he at home with his wife and kids talking about this punk ass $10,000, he gonna give it back because he don't need the headache from us, but he'll be happy to participate in something like that. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't. So I start asking him individually. Whoa. You know what the problem was? Oh, I don't want to deal with that dude. Oh, man, what about him? What about him? What about him? Just like people say, black people can't work together. But a dude told me, said, "Nut, the best thing to do for your homies is to get them together when they got situations like that. If they own property together or a business or something like that, they ain't gonna be able to do as much fighting with each other. They got to let stuff go." So I said, you know what? You right, man. You absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? So I said, That's why I'm trying to get these dudes to get this house. You know what I'm saying? Just like dude was saying, man, you know, the homies don't do nothing together but destruction and dysfunctionality. That's the only thing that the homies in the street do properly. They do dysfunctionality and they do destruction amongst each other. And I said, man, you know what? You right. I cannot get these dudes to do nothing. I can't get these dudes to do nothing, homie. I can't get them to do nothing together, you know. But that's what's going on for the summertime. Your kids out here dealing with all these dudes that's going to send them down that wrong way street with a gun that they ain't never shot before and they don't know how to use it. And they going to end up killing Miss Johnson on the front lawn watering her grass because she like, oh, I need to come out at 9 o'clock at night. She ain't thinking about no beef between these two. She don't care about her life. This lady didn't live her life. You know, worked for 30 years, got her 401k, borrowed on it, made investments. Everything is good. Her house paid off. Her kids out. And she got grandkids that's coming over this weekend. And all she wants is her grass clean. And so she like, it's summertime. So I want my grass suffer through the night. So she gonna come out. She already got a plan. At 9 o'clock every night, I come out and I water my lawn. And she sit there and she water her lawn. Do you think that she was waiting on your dumb truck to come down the street in a car that's your mama car that you stole and pull up on these dudes across the street and shoot at them and she get hit by a stray bullet and die? Do you think that that's what she was trying to do on her Friday night, on her Saturday night? Destruction is what black people do, man. Crips and Bloods, that's what they do, destruction. Westside Life, what it do? Hey, Dr. Crip, ending the sickness. You lied about the chess tournament. I understand, but it's a good idea still. You be looking at them shows, huh? You be watching the shows, huh? You know what? I know that. And, you know, my girl told me, she said, you don't need to lie. I was like, no. I got to make it juicy. But, you know, who knows? God probably wanted me, you know, I don't think God wanted me to lie. You know, I thought I was doing something constructive. You know what I'm saying? I lied to the chess federation. You know how all these dudes out here play chess, all at they hood days, all this and that, you know. So I thought, let me create the first Crip and Blood chess tournament. And this chess tournament is not going to be like no other chess tournament that's ever been done. I'm about to bring the hype to the game of chess. And it was in retaliation against Jim Brown and Bo. That's the only reason why I thought it could be. I mean, maybe God put the idea in my head and was like, man, you're going to mess my idea up. But if you go to the story, that's probably one of them stories that I laughed, you know, I was saying what's up too much, you know, you feel me and all that too much. But the basis of the story is okay. I came to the head of Jim Brown and Bo. They wanted me to go into the county jail to speak to the homies in the county jail. So I said, man, I'm not doing that because I can't handle the county jail on the inside. I'm a cave. I'm a smuggle dope in my ass and everything and start giving it to the dude. So they didn't respect that. So they just kind of cut me loose. So I the Swans had called me one day, and they was like, "No, we going up to Jim house to holler at this dude. You know, man, you had said something earlier this week about the chess tournament. Man, you need to come up there and tell them." I said, "Man, look, y'all go up there and take the idea to them. I'm not going up there to do none of the stuff, you know." So I think they went up there and told them about the idea, and they were supposed to get at me or whatever, but it never fit. It never made it to the level of me coming in involved. You know, I think once they said I had something to do with it, they kind of just fizzled. they kind of just fizzled out of it. But so what I did was I said, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna still get it done. You know, even because I wanted Jim, because, you know, Jim is the avid chess player, you know, and he's really good. And the one thing when you meet Jim is the first thing he asks you 2 questions. He said, "Where's your father?" After you explain where your father is in your life and all this and that, he deal with that, you know, give you whatever wisdom he gonna give you on that. And then he asks you, "Do you play chess?" And if you say yes, you got to go to the Hall of Fame room down there. Or he got one in the patio too. But you're going to either place, one in that patio or the Hall of Fame room, you know. So I start contemplating. I said, you know what? I'm going to try to figure out a way to get to these dudes. So I came up with this brilliant idea. I start tracking down chess, you know, the people who's involved in it and everything. Found out that it's a Hall of Fame. Found out Philadelphia had one, Florida had one. So they told me how to go about getting my chess. When I contacted both Philadelphia and Florida, they told me, they said, "Man, that's a brilliant idea. You know, if you can get down here, we'll support you." You know, so I was like, okay, for sure. Once again, called my boy at HBO. He was still working at HBO. And I called him. I said, "Man, look, I got another idea. America Undercover," because he had something to do with that. So I said, "Man, I got another idea about the chess tournament between the Crips and the Bloods." And he was like, "Oh man, you need to get that done, just like the lowrider." He like, "What's up with the lowrider stuff?" I'm like, "Man, I'm still working on it." So I said, "Man, I'm gonna get the Chess Federation involved. I got to get the Chess Federation involved." So I wrote the Chess Federation, but what I told the Chess Federation was not the truth. I lied to the Chess Federation. I told them that I was a journalist, which I am a journalist, so I didn't lie about that. I told them that, you know, I did some studying, this and that, Crips and Bloods, and something happened remarkable in the gas station. Now, I made all that stuff up. I made everything up. And the letter made it all the way to the top of the Chess Federation in California, where I ended up meeting with the guy. And I met him on Figueroa in that the area down there by USC, all the area where USC kids, the students eat. I met him at the it's a place down there in Roman something, but they sell good food down there. It's across the street from that burger stand. And but when he met me, he seen all the tattoos and he kind of got intimidated. He said he was gonna have it at USC. Look, the Bloods pull up. I had red carpet, blue carpet side by side. The Bloods come up, walk on the red carpet. They can get to wear any color, anything they want, suits, khakis, whatever. They get to pull up. I'm gonna rent them the cars. You want to pull up in a Bentley? I got you. You want to pull up in a lowrider? I got you. Whatever kind of car you want to, because you come in to play your enemy. So it was going to be a formal setting and introduction. Probably get somebody like Bubba Loke to be the host. And, you know, he could walk around and talk about the chess game and all that type of stuff. And, you know, I was going to give him pendants. I was going to give each player $1,000, 6 Bloods, 6 Crips for their participation in the chess tournament. And, you know, They have to answer a question. You know, if your rook is in an L7, you know, what do you do? Whoever get the answer right out of that, they get to choose what table they was going to play at, you know, and all the tables was going to be made of marble and wood and concrete, and still some of the most beautiful, best chess tables you ever seen with the chairs. And I was going to have entertainment, rap, R&B, and comedy, all centered around chess. So yeah, it was a good idea, but I did lie to the chess tournament and I never got it done. But you know what? That still could be done. All them dudes out there that play chess, they need to get on board with that, man. That's another way to bring down violence in the summertime. Get these kids that play chess or that's avid chess players. And what I found out that all the people that play chess have something to do with running their communities in the Bloods, as far as the Bloods and Crips is concerned, because that's smart, you know, they smart, you know. So I know. Hey, he said I lied. I know I lied, but you know, it like you said, it was a good idea. I was just trying to bring down the violence between the Crips and the Bloods, and chess was one of the ways that I wanted to do it. And my boy TC from Six Deuce East Coast, he was like, "Nut, you need to learn how to play," right? I was like, "Man, I ain't trying to learn how to." I ain't trying to learn how to play chess. I just wanted to play. I just trying to do this so I can get back in the good graces of Jim and all them, man, because they didn't kick me out the crew. But yeah, you know, that's a good show though. I suggest people go look at that show, the chess tournament show, and you know, and figure out how that we can still make that happen. Because guess what? It's a lot of these dudes in these neighborhoods that play chess. They got influence over your sons and daughters that's in the game. So yeah, man, you know, you want to get a hold of all that, you know. But yeah, this is about the summer of violence that's approaching. You know, keep your kids out of the streets. We know Father's Day is tomorrow, and you know, God bless, you know, everybody out there with kids that's handling their business, fathers that's handling their business. And I want to give a bigger shout out to the fathers that have lost their sons. You know, that's freshly have lost their sons or daughters, meaning that people that's suffering, you know, that have lost a child within the last, you know, year or two, you know, definitely, because this is going to be hard for them, you know, not to handle it. And I know it's a lot of mothers out there too that that's going through it as well still, you know, Mother's Day, Father's Day, that's feel all that, because that same anger may be in the house with them. So they got to relive it again. First mother had to relive it on Mother's Day. Now father got to relive it on Father's Day. So it's a shout out to the fathers that was really out here handling their business with their kids, and their kids end up cold on the concrete. And I know that's just the worst feeling in the world, to pull up somewhere in a strange area and see your child cold hard on the ground. And it's nothing that you can do about it. It's over with. So that is a reason to get out, get up, and do something to your child, that they don't fall down that road of gang violence and trying to do something that they don't need to be doing, you know. But it you know, some of that stuff what them dudes was saying, it brings me to you know, I was thinking about how you know, how homies be treating each other, you know, even the ones who know they foul, even the ones that know they wrong. Like Young Dolph said, you been out here all this time and you ain't got nothing. You know, you been out here all this time, homie, and you don't got nothing. Yeah, you living, you know what I'm saying? But you don't own no house. You don't own no house. You know, you don't own no apartment buildings. You don't own nothing. Only thing you did was gang bang successfully, you know, and we done sold so many drugs, you know. Uh, and now your kids want to follow your footsteps. I mean, that's just the thing that brings down the black community. You know, I remember, you know, um, I remember this dude. We was in the park one day, and this dude Fruit, he pull up. Now he mad at one of the 28s who got out of jail that said he a snitch. This dude been saying you a snitch for 20 years, which, you know, I never read no paperwork because I is what, you know, it don't have nothing to do with me. And um but you know, you ain't never came around because you one of them dudes that flip flop the gangs, you know. you you from over here, this gang, but you're supposed to be from this gang. You know, you've been doing that for, you know, ever. You go to jail, these dudes want you, and now you got to be with us. You know, so this dude is on the street, and you know he come up to the park, and you know he come out the cut, walking, looking all ugly. You know that, you know, hair all messed up, facial hair, because he ready to kill, so he can't be identified. You know, he wanted to be, you know, so he walk up like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" You know, and he, you know, he pumped up like, "What's up? I'm tired. I'm tired, and I'm tired, of niggas." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to get angry, homie. Niggas don't, niggas said no, I'm a killer, right? You ain't never came to address these allegations though. You know, you just always been mad. So the homie take him to the side, like, "What's up, man? What's happening?" So the homie said he show him, you know, 2 4 5s or something. I don't know, you know. And he say, "Hey, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna just kill Nut right quick." Out of everybody over there, it's about 6 homies over here. So, but you, out of all the homies, you want to kill me because you ain't never liked me. You know what I'm saying? When you came around, you when you came back around, you know what I'm saying? You never liked me because you could never control me, and I was never scared of you or whatever. So you just chose not to like me. So this whole time, you just don't like me. You know, you haven't been liking me for 20 years, and I ain't never done nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. I met you 20 years ago. You know, and you didn't like me then, and you don't like me now. You know, but uh, because you know you got them allegations on your name. You know, I ain't never said nothing other than the day I wanted to beat your. Other than the day you came to my unit with the bull and I wanted to beat you. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't put your gun down, and you know. So, but this day, you know, he got the guns. He here, you know, he got the guns, and he tell the homie, "I'm gonna go shoot him. I'm gonna just knock him down real quick." Oh, okay. All right. You know, so he walked back over to the pack and he walked in. Now, everybody already know this dude got guns, so people kind of like separating themselves a little bit. R6 is spreading out, right? So he walking by me, right? So, you know, as soon as he get by me, all right, my hands out of my pocket. I done put my drink down and everything because I already know you got a gun. I don't know you got 2 guns. I don't know if it's true or what. I don't know. But I do know you have at least 1 gun on you. So what like what's up? Like what's up? Like what's happening? You good? Like you good? Like, yeah, what's happening? I'm not scared of you. I'm not finna bag up. I'm not finna run. I'm not finna look away from you. I'm not finna do none of that. I'm waiting for you to pull whatever you got in your pocket out so I can take it from you and beat you to death with it. That's what I'm waiting on. And he looking at me in my eyes, and you know, we having this mental Like, what you want to do? Like, what? I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? What you want to do? You think I'm supposed to be scared of you or something? Or is this what this is? You know? Now, all of a sudden, it come to an end. You are whatever, and you walk off. What is the point of doing all that? Because you trying to impress, because the young homies are around there looking. You know, you trying to impress these dudes. Who is you trying to impress with this? What's the point of doing all this? I don't know. Because I'm not scared. I'm not intimidated. My fear is I'm waiting for you to pull that gun out your pocket because I feel that I can take it from you. That's what I feel. I feel as soon as you pull this thing out your pocket, I'm finna fire and grab the burner. That's what I'm going for. So you're literally gonna have to kill me the same way this young weirdo had to do. They must have told him that. They said, look, man, if you pull the gun out, that ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta pull the gun out and just start shooting. That's the only way you gonna get this dude. So, you know, you don't want your kids to be a part of all that, because soon as he leave us, and walk over there, he go walk to the young homies. And now the young homies come over there after this dude leave, like, hey man, who is that? Who is that homie? Like, woo, woo, oh, that's such and such. That's Fruit. This is that right? What's up with him? You know, like, hey, big homie, now he was talking about you. Like, oh, is that right? Like, yeah. But he just left from over here and he showed us, but we looking. This is what they saying. They like, we looking. But it didn't look like you were scared or nothing. I just start laughing, like, because I wasn't. That means nothing to me. You pulling a gun out on me. It just means that the first time that I can catch you without a gun and beat the brakes off you like Ghost is gonna do in the county to whoever on his list, you know. I talked to Ghost the other day, and we was talking about his list, who he want to beat, who he prayed to come through. He was like, oh. He said, oh, my mom, I pray he come through here. I'm going to just break him down so bad, you know. So, but you don't want this dude that doing all this to lead your child, man. You know, this is the person you don't want giving orders to your child to do this and do that, because he want to send them down a road that they can't possibly come back from. And then if something go wrong and he tell on himself or anything, now, oh, that little, he's a buster. I'm glad he gone, little buster and all this old stuff. But you a buster. You a buster. You got people running around here, got allegations on you that you ain't never corrected. You ain't never met this dude and said, I want to talk. You know, you just pull up. Every time you come, you got to come with a gun. You know, why you just can't come up here without a gun and fight one time? Ain't nobody gonna shoot you. Just get down, or let's hear both sides. Let's do the judge. Let's do the judge and jury thing right now. You know, but you're never gonna put yourself in that position, because might be true. You might did tell, like he said. You might did tell, like he said. You know. Because that county jail could be torture back then. You know, you're supposed to be from this. You're supposed to be from this, and you're supposed to told on somebody from the hood that you're supposed to be from, but you hang with the homies all the time. So now, you know, you start claiming the hood with the homies, you know, so they trying to protect, you know, it's always a controversy, you know, with people that's in situations like that. So these is the reasons why you don't want people like this to lead your child nowhere. You don't want to be, you don't want these type of people to lead your kids, you know, in a gang meeting. Can you imagine that? That's the worst thing ever. You in a gang meeting, your kids is in a gang meeting, and all these tough dudes is up here supposed to be hard and and they tell you, one dude say, hey, you, and you, y'all go and bust on them dudes over there. No, nothing, no, look for this, no, this and that, this how it go, just leave. Hey, look. Look. I'm gonna tell you something, right? Look, check this out. That bring me to this. I was thinking about this earlier. Okay, so one night we behind the gym, right? So the homie pulled up. He one of the dudes that he ain't been over here in a year or so, 6 months or something like that, right? You know, they always give people problems that be vacating themselves for a long time, then they come back, be like, man, you know, they be trying to figure out why was the last time you left, you know? They try. So this dude situation was this. Every time it's going to bus, he always got something to do. Pick up his daddy because his daddy a cripple. You know, his wife. And this particular night, I'll never forget it. It was his kid. His kid was supposed to be at school or something, right? But it's, you know, that 6:30, 7 o'clock nighttime thing. So it's like, you know, that's kind of strange. So when he pulled up, his mistake was when you get out the car, and it's a lesson for all the kids that want to gangbang. This is what can happen to you. So when you get out the car, you know, hard, you know, like, what's up, cuz? What's up? Yeah. Little baby, you know, tiny infant, you know, what's up, cuz? What's up, cuz? Who is you? Who is you, cuz? I ain't never met you, cuz. You know, I ain't never met you, cuz. Who is you, right? So he don't know he got 3 stalkers out there watching him, right? Like this dude, you know what I'm saying? So the homie, somebody pull up and they say, hey man, look, such and such is down there. You know, them dudes is out. So the homies go to plotting, you know, they go to plot. So they like, we gonna use his car. We going out of his car, right? So now when he find out that they want to go bust out his car, he come with the story like, hey, just wait till I come back. Cause let me go pick up my daughter. You know, my girl, something, you know, he come with the stuff. So one of the homies say, hey man, every time it's a situation, you always got something to do. And he flip on it. What you say? Like, woo. Now he don't really get on the homie like that to where he just bow down, but he like, man, you always woo. He was like, I'm a grown man. I don't pick my kids up. Can't nobody tell me woo, this and that, bro. Woo, right? So he make it through that homie. He kind of shut him down, you know? Then the second dude come up, like, yeah, cuz it's always an issue with you. Woo. He was like, he keep the same energy, but he know this dude is a little bit different. So he like, nigga, woo, I just don't be wasting my life in the park and all this other stuff. I do whatever I need to do, homie, woo, this and that. Nigga, just hold on. I said I'm going to pick my girl up, woo, come back, and niggas need to be ready, right? He putting it on out here thick. He like, niggas need to be ready, woo, this and that, woo. So now, he get to the last homie who's organizing everything. This dude a straight killer, right? Little homie, all that, on point, right? He done argue with both these dudes. They done took up 20, 30 minutes with him picking up his daughter and all this other stuff. Last time it was your daddy. This time it's always something, right? They like, where the mama at? What's she doing? He like, man, I got full custody of my daughter. Hey, he going stupid ham, right? He going stupid ham. So the homie who was out there running everything, he couldn't take it no more. He hadn't said nothing the whole time, right? They've been out there arguing about this for about 30, 45 minutes, right? So the homie finally he finally said, hey, cuz, check this out. Either you finna jump in the car, take the homies to go bust, or I finna knock you out, right? Now, the dude cousin was out there, right? So he looked at his cousin. His cousin was like, I can't save you, right? He looked at me like, big homie, and I was just like, huh? Why you pulling me? And he finally looked at him, and he was like, all right. I said, wait a minute. All that woofing he was doing. All that woofing he was doing about picking up my daddy, my kids, all this, just went out the window when the homie said, hey, cuz, you finna take the homies to go bust, or I'm finna knock you out. And he started taking off his shirt. What you want to do, right? And he was like, all right. Now, if this is your child, then stole your car, borrowed your car, supposed to be going to get some milk and cereal. He is in the back of the park getting pressured by this dude, by these dudes. He should have never been part of a gang. Never should he have been part of a gang. He should have never been part of a gang. Ever should he have been part of the gang. If you got fear like that, do not let your child gang bang. It is the worst thing that you could possibly do, man. Let's get it understood, because your kids is going to run into situations that they will not be able to handle, and 9 out of 10 is going to come out bad. I can't really remember what happened that night with that dude, but I do know that them dudes left out the park and they went and tried to do something or whatever, and they came back. They end up beating that dude up for something. He had to squabble for something, for either being gone too long or not completing the mission with them. But when he came back, he had a round or two he had to give, and then he jumped in the car, and then after that, I don't think he ever returned. I don't think that dude ever came back after that. But that is stuff that your kids do not need to be a part of. If they gang banging, man, you don't want your kids to be a part of that, man. You know, listen to these dudes, man, as they listen to what they talking about. This is the state of blacks right now. Dude, I'm gonna play it again. I gotta play it again for you. Listen to what they talking about.
Black men are the weakest link. We the weakest link, bro. And niggas ain't gonna want to admit it because it's too shameful, man. You know what I'm saying? We run around here calling ourselves kings and queens and all this other shit. We don't own shit. We ain't trying to build shit. We won't come together and build together. None of that shit, bro. All we do is promote the destruction of one another, man. That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? By the way of hip hop, by the way of social media, all this other shit. Man, white folks come along and do us any kind of way, bro. They can kill another one of us right in front of us, bro, and we ain't gonna do shit. We ain't gonna do nothing but march, bro. All we gonna do is march. But the moment another one of us, the moment somebody that look just like you, bro, the moment somebody look just like you make a comment on social media that they don't agree with, they ready to come kill you and your whole family, dog. You know what I'm saying? We running around here, we kings and queens of what, nigga? We don't own shit. We won't even save the money and put it in our community so we can build together, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we want to sit up here and be proud. Proud of what, man? You know what I'm saying? You call the white boy weak all you want to, man. When he fell play, guess what that nigga did? He went storm the Capitol. All we gonna do is march. All we gonna do is protest and march and beg somebody to do something for us, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stand up for ourselves. Right now, economically, bro, we the weakest link, man. All these basketball players, all these rapping ass niggas, bro, we ain't got no schools, we ain't got no banks, we ain't got no hospitals and nothing, kinfolk. And if you ain't got nothing to bargain with, bro, how can you come to the table?
We talking about gun violence, right? It's easy to pick up that phone when they call collect. It's easy to say free the real, you a real nigga. It's easy to send money, send letters, and make a visit. Let's take it a step further. Your man died because of gun violence, holding the block down. It's easy to say long live and rest in peace. It's easy to carry a casket. It's easy to cry. It's easy to feel sad. What if your man don't go to jail? What if your man don't die? What if your man become a paraplegic? Is it easy for you to go over to your man crib and wash his ass? Cause he a real one? Cause he held the block down? Because he a demon? Is it easy to wipe his tears away cause he can't move no more? Is it easy to scratch your man back? Is it easy to feed him? Is it easy to pamper your man? What if your man don't die or go to jail?
I'm happy because I'm fulfilling my purpose of life. See, everything was created for purpose. Trees have a purpose. The moon has a purpose. Rats have a purpose. Insects, everything God created has a purpose. That's another one of my lectures entitled The Purpose of Life. And the wise man is he who knows his life purpose. See, 10 men with the knowledge of their purpose are more powerful than 1,000 men working from morning until evening and who don't know their purpose.
The part of how many folks you know right now talking about they a street. I'm a street nigga. I'm a street this. I'm a street that.
Plenty.
But I ain't even got 2,500. You been in the streets for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years.
And all
bro, I ain't got nothing to show for you, bro. I'm just wasting my life. I'm wasting time.
Yeah.
Your folks dying, your friends dying, you having kids. What you doing? The whole plan was to get the money. If you ain't getting the money, something going wrong. You feel me?
So you've been in your streets the whole life, 20 years. Hey, you been banging for how long? You been. What's up, OG? What's up? What? Yeah, OG, yeah. Hey, OG, when that blood thing first hit you, OG, when it hit you, it's in 71. You been big blood since 71, OG. Okay. No, I ain't got $10, OG. Maybe tomorrow. I'll get at you tomorrow. Hey, OG, boy, you looking clean today, OG. What's going on? Oh, yeah, man, I got to come clean, to the homie funeral. That's the real, the homie was a real one. He was the first one. Hey, he was the first one that to get out there, homie, and do his thing, homie. All these young Crips, they ready to pick up the gun and all this and that, but the homie was a squad, Yo, that's the funeral. Hey, you can't. Hey, come on, man. Knock it off. One move away. Hey, Dr. Crip, no more in 24. That's right. Your opinion on Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. I'm just curious. Yeah. Because I really don't discuss stuff like that. That's not my agenda, but I don't really have an opinion about it. I could care less. Them, those dudes ain't helping the community. I don't know, but Kendrick should be. I'm hoping he doing at least something, because he's supposed to be from the streets. But the other dude, I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. Toronto. I don't know what that is. Canada. They say ain't no crime over there. So but on them records, you talking about killing people, this and that. But I really don't have no opinion on it. It's just useless information. They telling useless information. You're not gonna be able to go put wonderful resume. By the way, I really like your resume. Could you? I just have one question for you. Personal interests and stuff like that. you put here the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. May I ask who that is and what is that about? Oh, Kendrick Lamar and Drake. You know the rap. You know the rap stuff. No, I don't listen to rap. Oh, okay. Well, you know, it's a rap battle. You know, between two guys, and they, tell each other problems that they have. You know. Oh, okay. And how would that be used for the company? Well, um, I'm pretty sure here, a lot of people know about the Drake and rap and Kendrick Lamar beef, and it just makes for good conversation at the water cooler. Water cooler conversation, stuff like that. To get to know your peers and stuff like that. Oh, okay. So it's pretty much just some useless gossip or something like that. Well, yeah, yeah, you could say it's useless gossip. I guess so. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you. I just wanted to know. I didn't know anything about that, so I just had a couple questions about it. So we'll get back with you. Hey, it's just useless. It's useless information. You know what I'm saying? Um, and are they going to donate some money to some people that's out here suffering and dying after all this is over with? I don't know. Well, I mean, what's going to happen? Is some money? Can I get some money at the end of it to do some gang intervention, prevention work? Can they slide me something? That's that's pretty much what I need to know. Because other than that, it's pretty much useless. And I like Kendrick Lamar. I like Drake too. He has a couple of songs I like. But I don't. I hate. I'm tired of listening to all that on the radio now. They play his songs, them same songs too much. It's in too much rotation. I don't want to hear that all day. I can't. That's why I have to listen to talk radio, because I can't listen to that over and over and over again. It starts to become annoying, and is nobody getting nothing out of it. And if your child is picking up on that and it's being repeated, just on recycle, just that's going to do a lot of damage, far as them having understanding on other things in life. They can't just be listening to Drake and Kendrick Lamar beat. They can't be consumed about that. So yeah, I'm just saying one move away. It's not, me personally, I just, it means nothing to me, unless we can benefit off of it, some type of way, you know, uh, then, then I could see, I may have a comment or two on it, but until then, I don't, but I don't know if Kendrick Lamar actually gives back, because I believe he's a blood from Compton. I think he a blood from Compton. I'm not sure where he from. Maybe Treetop Pyru or something like that. Now those dudes can speak better if he helping them or not, but to me, I don't know. But I have never seen nothing. I know Compton gave him the keys to the city. I assume for his lyrics, rap lyrics. I don't know if it's for his community work inside of the community. I don't know if it's behind that. But, if as long as them dudes is helping do something in the streets, other than that, I can care less about what they doing, because it's useless information. You know what I'm saying? it's useless. It's useless information. You know what I'm saying? We got other matters out here that's bigger than that. What these dudes is talking on the video is a little bit bigger than that. So we need to focus on what's going on out here because it's summertime right now. It's hot. Kids want out. They trying to have these 18 chains and these 08 foreigns. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I got. Hey, what year is your Lexus? Hey, man, what? That's a Maserati. Oh, you got the Maserati? Yeah. Hey, what year is it, little cut? What? That look. Oh, it's a 03. A 03 Maserati. Oh yeah. You shining. That damn car 21 years old. You talk about you pulling up in a Ford. Man, you better go get it. Hey, how much you paid for that? Oh, you got a deal? Oh, $15,000. Oh, yeah, that was a good deal then. It hold its value. Oh, yeah. It hold its value for suckers. That's what they should have told you. It hold its value for suckers, but it don't matter because, you robbed about 17, 18 old people, broken, all kind of houses. So, it's good money. It's all good, Hey, man, long as you got the roof, hey, man, long as you got that convertible, it's all good, homie. You straight. You good, homie. You in the foreign, you straight, homie. You know what I'm saying? You got the 04 rag Jaguar, homie. You good, trust me. You out here shining, homie. Hey, man, I ain't seen you in a minute, homie. What's up with the Jaguar? Where the 04 at, man? Where the Mozzie? Where the rag Mozzie at? Oh, it need brakes? Oh, okay. Well, how much is the brakes? $1,200? Oh, you don't got $1,200? You get the brakes done? I can hook you up. The Shade Tree, the homie, Benny Man. Take it to him in the alley. He can, man, just all you got to do is go buy your brakes, homie. He can hook you up. Hey, people be buying these cars and, hey, brakes still be $700, $750. Man, this car is a 05. So, brakes is still $700, homie. So that's what these kids is on out here, man. That's what they own out here. They own 18 chains, and it's a long summer. We already know that. It's coming down. Watch your kids, man. Get your kids straight, homie. Make sure your kids is out of here. Listen to the dudes and let them tell you what's going on out here.
Black men are the weakest link. We the weakest link, bro. And niggas ain't gonna want to admit it because it's too shameful, man. You know what I'm saying? We run around here calling ourselves kings and queens and all this other shit. We don't own shit. We ain't trying to build shit. We won't come together and build together. None of that shit, bro. All we do is promote the destruction of one another, man. That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? By the way of hip hop, by the way of social media, all this other shit. Man, white folks come along and do us any kind of way, bro. They can kill another one of us right in front of us, bro, and we ain't gonna do shit. We ain't gonna do nothing but march, bro. All we gonna do is march. But the moment another one of us, the moment somebody that look just like you, bro, the moment somebody look just like you make a comment on social media that they don't agree with, they ready to come kill you and your whole family, dog. You know what I'm saying? We running around here, we kings and queens of what, nigga? We don't own shit. We won't even save the money and put it in our community so we can build together, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we want to sit up here and be proud. Proud of what, man? You know what I'm saying? You call the white boy weak all you want to, man. When he fell play, guess what that nigga did? He went storm the Capitol. All we gonna do is march. All we gonna do is protest and march and beg somebody to do something for us, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stand up for ourselves. Right now, economically, bro, we the weakest link, man. All these basketball players, all these rapping ass niggas, bro, we ain't got no schools, we ain't got no banks, we ain't got no hospitals and nothing, Kimfo. And if you ain't got nothing to bargain with, bro, how can you come to the table?
We talking about gun violence, right? It's easy to pick up that phone when they call collect. It's easy to say free to real, you a real nigga. It's easy to send money, send letters, and make a visit. Let's take it a step further. Your man died because of gun violence, holding the block down. It's easy to say long live and rest in peace. It's easy to carry a casket. It's easy to cry. It's easy to feel sad. What if your man don't go to jail? What if your man don't die? What if your man become a paraplegic? Is it easy for you to go over to your man crib and wash his ass? Cause he a real one? Cause he held the block down? Because he a demon? Is it easy to wipe his tears away cause he can't move no more? Is it easy to scratch your man back? Is it easy to feed him? Is it easy to pamper your man? What if your man don't die or go to jail?
I'm happy because I'm fulfilling my purpose of life. See, everything was created for purpose. Trees have a purpose. The moon has a purpose. Rats have a purpose. Insects, everything God created has a purpose. That's another one of my lectures entitled The Purpose of Life. And the wise man is he who knows his life purpose. See, 10 men with the knowledge of their purpose are more powerful than 1,000 men working from morning until evening and who don't know their purpose.
The part of how many folks you know right now talking about they a street. I'm a street nigga. I'm a street this. I'm a street that.
Plenty.
But I ain't even got 2,500. You been in the streets for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years.
And all
bro, you ain't got nothing to show for you, bro. I'm just wasting my life. I'm wasting time.
Yeah.
Your folks dying, your friends dying, you having kids. What you doing? The whole plan was to get the money. If you ain't getting the money, something going wrong.
I'm going wrong.
You feel me?
Something going wrong, dog. Because niggas supposed to be getting the money out here, man. You ain't getting the money, you wasting time. Just in the street. You ain't doing nothing, man. Hey, listen, man. This is Dr. Crip. Please like, subscribe, share. I didn't want to take up your time. I want to wish all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day. Love your babies. Don't give up on your kids. Don't let them join no gangs. You know, get behind them, pump them up, whatever you got to do, man. Just don't let them join that blood gang. Don't let them join that Crip gang. Don't let them join. I need a song, huh? Don't let them join. Hey, man, if you want to send me some beats or something, send them, man. If you want to send me some lyrics or something, I ain't saying they got to be church glorified or nothing like that, though, but I don't really get into all that knock him down, kill him, I'm going to drag him by his skull. I don't want to hear all that. Send me something positive, man, you know. And, you know, we'll get it on out here for you, homie. I'm not tripping at all. Hey, man, this is Dr. Crip, man. I just want to say happy Father's Day to everybody out there, man. And a special shout out to all the fathers that's dealing with the newly passing or murder of their child, their son, daughter. You know, just keep your head up, you know, and stay in prayer, man. Hopefully, you know, one day the pain will get a lot less. Don't let these days bring you down like that. Just remember your son, daughter, the way they were, you know, because if you got some more, don't let them go to the street, you know. So this Dr. Crip, we will be back again. We out.